Germany is witnessing a political fallout of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The German government that is tangled up on the issue over the disinterest to send weapons to Ukraine. In a move to accomplish this task, the CDU leader, Friedrich Merz, is gearing up to move to the parliament. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has been facing heavy criticism for his repeated delay in sending heavy weapons such as tanks to Ukraine. This move could cause trouble for the government after opposition said that it would force a parliamentary vote on the matter. The CDU leader confirmed that he would ask the parliament to vote on a motion calling for immediate deliveries of heavy weapons, including battle tanks, to Ukraine. In response, Germany's ruling Social Democrats warned the opposition, asking them to refrain from starting fights. The government said that sending weapons to Ukraine would mean that the country would no longer be able to meet its NATO commitments. Scholz also added that he was trying to avoid a nuclear war. However, things don't seem to be in his favor, as important figures in the two junior coalition partners have demanded the Chancellor to change his stance. If the coalition chooses to back the motion raised by the CDU, then it could prove disastrous for the 4-month-old government and potentially lead to Mr. Scholz's downfall. Moving on to Lebanon, where at least 6 have died, including a child, and 50 migrants on board have been rescued after their boat sunk near the Tripoli port. The boat was carrying around 60 migrants when it capsized off the coast of North Lebanon on Saturday. The Lebanese Red Cross has dispatched more than a dozen ambulances to the site. The army has closed access to the port. Entry is allowed only for ambulances. Agitated family members of the passengers on board have gathered to inquire about their close ones. However, they have been denied access. The Lebanon Navy are looking for more survivors.
ليش اختاروا هيدي الوسيله؟ لانه ما في وسيله غير هالوسيله. الحمد لله رب العالمين، انا اقربائي واعزائي كلياتهم طلعوا بخير وسلامه وعم يحكوا من جوا. وإن شاء الله بنتمنى من باقي العائلات يطلعوا بخير وسلامة، والله يرحم الطفل اللي هلا مات ويجعله من مسواه الجنة.
The question that arises is, why are dozens of people migrating away from Lebanon? The country, with around 6 million people, is struggling with an unexpected financial crisis. The crisis is massive enough for the World Bank to compare it with a warlike situation. Their currency has lost more than 90% of its purchasing power, and the majority of the population is reeling in poverty.
Essentially, the money ran out. Essentially, so today.
إنه أنا ابن أخي عنده 5 أولاد ومرته حبل بطام، هرب لشو هرب؟ هرب من وراء الجوع والفقر والتهتير، هرب من وراء قلة الأكل، هرب ولا ما في كهرباء ولا في مي ولا في معيشة مثل الخلق والعالم، وهول النواب بالدنيا عم يعملوا فينا هيك.
In the search for a better life, most of them are trying to reach Cyprus Island. Earlier, most migrants fleeing Lebanon were Syrian refugees. Now, given the crisis, the natives are joining them as well.
We are now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.